Hi, dear Sagittarian friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Adriana Custeau, and I would like to welcome you to your September 2021 horoscope. Next year, we have the Mercury's news for everyone. I'm a Sagittarian too, but for everyone, we have Mercury going retrograde from the 27th of September to the 18th of October, but we may start feeling the impact during the shadow period, which is before and after those dates. So the retrograde is asking us to slow down, and it's a very good time for revising, redoing, reconnecting, remembering, and planning the things before they are launching during Mercury. But it's a very good time also because we are slowing down to regenerate, rest, and rejuvenate. Things that we need to watch out are related more into communication. We need to read everything, not twice, but 4 times, specifically those messages that we send. And if you need to sign a contract, again, be extra careful. Perhaps hiring an expert to review it will be a good idea. Keep in mind that sometimes communication breakdown, we have issues with the communication devices, and some frustration may arise from issues with mobility, like bikes, cars, trains. I personally leave major purchases, major moves, and big decisions for when Mercury is moving forward. That's my own experience because I personally experience that things flow a little bit better during Mercury, forward. Now, for us, Sagittarians, we are going to have a lot of activity on the 10th house, which is career, fame, authority, and the 11th house, which is friendships, community, and long-term goals. So the full moon on the 4th house as well, bringing to the surface issues of family, security, and home for us to be able to observe it. So let's start discussing the activities on the 10th house. So we start the month with Sun and Mars in Virgo in the 10th house, and we will see that we're taking our focus more outwards with the desire to be on the limelight. We want success, and we want success in our career, and we want our status to be noticed. We may have the blessings of connecting with people with authority who can support us in our career. And if we want success and is achievement, that this drive for success, we achieve that by focusing on servicing others. You may like to improve your skills so you are more efficient and perhaps incorporating some methods that will allow you to create better results and become very good at what we do. So it's a huge focus on improvement on skills. The new moon is also going to join the 10th house on the 7th. Sorry, did I say that? Yeah, on the 10th house. And the new moons are fantastic for starting new things and something new in your career or business, something new perhaps related to, start planning. And this is about, putting your intentions out there. Just keep thinking that we will have the Mercury retrograde very soon, okay? So this is a very good opportunity to, although it's a retrograde, put some good, beautiful affirmation relating to the topics of the 10th house. The full moon is going to be, remember, you have the new moon and the full moon is opposite. So it's the 10th versus the 4th house. So the full moon is going to ask us to get that balance between the career and my world outside and where I feel safe, which is home, having that balance. So the 11th house is also very, very busy. And Mercury and Venus in Libra are going to be at the start of the month in your 11th house. And although, Mercury is going to be retrograde later, we may have this opportunity to review our groups and our friendships and also our long-term goals. This is going to be a period to cooperate with others and reach a nice balance between our own interests and the interests of others. So I would like to use that period myself actually as well to look at how my groups and my friends are supporting me on my long-term goals and how I am supporting my groups for, the impact that we do at the humanitarian level. So there will be a lot of opportunities to enjoy time with friends, but also you may attract money from our connections. Now, remember that those those connections can very well be online. Depends on where you are. If you're like me on lockdown, I think mine is going to be, online. And yeah, open your mind. You may have opportunities also for innovative ideas, okay? In particular, when Mars in Libra visits your 11th house on the 15th, you will notice that your own interest versus the interest of others are asked to have a little bit more of balance. But at the same time, you are asked to join and cooperate on common goals. You have now more desire. You will feel fire in the belly to, to achieve those things. But you may, on that fire, desire, feel a little bit frustrated. So the clarity that we want to have here is that during that period, what we are looking for is win-win outcomes, okay? So there are negotiations that to be successful is not just what we want, but, how to create that balance between a win-win outcome with the other person. Sun in Libra is also on the 23rd on the 11th house. So much going on in the 11th house. So for the next 4 weeks, the focus is going to be in the 11th house. And you focus on the group, you focus on the friends, and you focus on your long-term goals. So your expression, how do you express yourself in those groups? How do you relate to those groups and welcome, for example, unconventional friends and unconventional ideas? But most importantly, your groups and your friends are going to keep you very busy. Again, not necessarily, physically, maybe online. So just let's make the best of that beautiful human energy, isn't it? I'm looking for having more clarity on who are my friends and the groups that I belong, and perhaps expanding those one. And what is actually what I want long term that is going to really inspire me for the year ahead. Another thing that is happening is Venus will be in Scorpio in your 12th house. So listen, yeah, you may like to, again, leave some room with all this activity with friends and groups to go inside and perhaps, reassess and meditate and refill yourself by being on solitude. This is where sometimes the power exists. You create things, but it's a time when you are alone that you can embrace a little bit more of what is important to you. Full moon is going to be 2021 and it's in our 4th house, because you can imagine with all this focus on career, we need something to ground us in our home, isn't it? Our home is where we feel safe. And sometimes when we focus too much on the 10th house, we tend to neglect the 4th one. Then the full moon brings awareness and brings things that were hidden. And it's like, oh, okay, what do I do with this? Okay. Do I need to release something? Do I need to make any changes? Do I feel secure here? Now, the Piscean moon is allowing us to dream. It's very high sensitive. Okay, I love that. Get something to write your dreams. Dear Sagittarians, I'm there with you. I wish you the very best for the months ahead. And if you like my video, remember to like it, comment, and subscribe to my channel so we can connect again next week. Next week, every week, I just produce a small video with the transits forecast. So that will be lovely to connect with you again then. Thank you very much. Big hug to you. Take care. You are awesome.